Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest on the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to Apply. All right, so today I am at the Texas FFA Convention in Fort Worth, Texas, and let me tell you, one of my favorite events of the year. This is our fourth time attending as media and covering and capturing these amazing stories of FFA members, of the lineage, the legacy members, and my next guest is Rochell. Rochell, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. So first off, great to meet you. And I understand you're the executive director over at the FFA in Arizona. So the same position as Aaron has, and Aaron Alejandro, who invited us out to the Texas FFA. So first thing first, give us a little bit of your personal background and how you were originally introduced to the FFA.
Yes. Well, I am a product of FFA. So I work as the executive director for the Arizona FFA Foundation. And so I do not have any agriculture background growing up or anything. Just started out kind of, young junior high age, younger with horses. And then when I got into high school, participated in FFA and started raising some sheep. And I was really focused on the leadership aspects that FFA offered. And so I just took a hold of all of those opportunities that came my way. And
did you have family before that was part of it? Were you first in your family?
Yes, first in my family.
What was that like to be trailblazing the way? They're like, what, you're doing this, how was that support system? I'm just curious because some people have oh, my grandpa or this, that, but I'm interested in individuals where you're the first.
Yeah, I was. So I come from a divorced family. So my mom raised my brother and myself, and he wasn't involved in the agriculture, area. There's 7 years between us. So when I got into it, I started out in 4-H. And so I was in all sorts of 4-H groups, which is a great organization, and did raised horses, and I did photography and clogging and all sorts of other projects within 4-H. And then just it kind of, transitioned when I was in high school into FFA. And like I mentioned, I was just really involved with the leadership aspect that FFA offered. And it just offered a lot of opportunities for different trips and leadership programs. And it was just a great opportunity for me. And I served as a state FFA officer in 1988, 89. And
so you were a big shot. Yeah.
And then
Don't glance over that. I always notice how the state officers pass, they just kind of drop that in there. Oh, by the way. And then there's others, not saying any names, Heath, who I just interviewed. He's like, not that 33 years later I'm still upset about losing, but...
Right.
And this coming from a man that's literally flown missions in Afghanistan and flown a bomber and amazing career. And he's like, not that I'm still not... Okay, big shot. Go ahead.
No,
state officer.
I was very fortunate and blessed that I was elected, and it just provided a lot of opportunities for me as I continued on, and the networking and that. And I actually came out to Texas and went to college for some time at Texas Tech University, and went back, and I was involved with our alumni on the state level and just volunteering. And worked with some nonprofits and in the livestock industry for 25 years in some capacity. And then I started my own event planning business.
Wow.
But working with folks and nonprofits in the agriculture industry. And then kind of full circle, the foundation needed assistance with their gala in 2018. So I came on in 2017. They were one of my clients, and it just kind of transitioned from there.
No way. And they're you had the background, you had the business, you obviously had the skill in the area, right? Yeah. That was your business. So
Yes. And just met some fantastic people with the foundation in Arizona. And just super blessed that they, thought that I had the skills and the talent in that to, bring me on as part of their team. And so it's almost 8 years that I've been a part of the Arizona FFA Foundation. And it's really helped out because I had that background. So I knew about FFA. I spoke the language. I knew about the importance of the program and the amazing opportunities that it provides students, and not coming from an agriculture background. I had a different, aspect coming in that direction. Yeah. And I had, of course, the event planning side from my business and securing sponsors and some of those things that, I had experience in. So it really helped me. But I've grown a lot
Yeah.
in this position too. So it's continued to provide me a lot of opportunity, and it's been very rewarding because I know the impact that we're making on the youth and our agriculture educators. And so it's very heartwarming. It's very motivational. It just often brings tears to my eyes to see where students, have come from and where they're going and the opportunities. And I know the impact that we're making, and we hope that more people recognize that and want to be a part of supporting FFA and our agriculture educators.
Now, I talk about the Texas FFA often because I'm here and I cover this convention every year. So maybe give us a little bit of kind of the flavor of what the FFA is like in Arizona. I don't know.
Yes, we have quite a diverse group, agriculture programs across our state. Currently, we have 85 programs, and we're nearly 13,000 students.
Wow.
So we're a little bit smaller than Texas, but
that's significant, though. That's a lot of
powerful, very powerful, and so we have a state conference as well. A lot of the states, have some of the similar programs, state FFA leadership camp, and a lot of leadership programs in between that offer opportunities for whether you're a freshman, any age level in school. And now the FFA is going down to, the younger group, age group level. We just actually chartered 2 middle schools this past year.
Getting them young. Come on.
Yes. And, the kids are so far removed from the agriculture industry. Maybe if they go back in their family, far back generations, that somebody might have been in the industry. But our Farm Bureau our Ag in the Classroom Farm Bureau group works really good at, trying to reach out to younger students and do some educational programs. And so we, in the FFA in the state are, doing the same thing. Our high school programs are reaching out in the community and really interacting with our middle schools and junior highs and that. And so I think that you're going to see a lot more growth across the country in several states that are going to be able to charter and have agriculture education programs coming up, prior to high school, which is great.
What do you think in your own life, those early years, how do you think those early years, whether it was the leadership training, whether it was anything else, how do you think that affected your adult life? I'm always curious.
I really do think it made an impact because, coming from a single parent family and FFA is just its own family.
It really is.
And so it doesn't matter what background, I was coming from a divorced family. It doesn't matter if I had an agriculture background or not. When you put on the FFA jacket, everybody is just all equal and the opportunities are endless. And it gave me an opportunity to learn public speaking, job interview, parliamentary procedure, a lot of skills that it didn't matter what direction that my life was going to go. I was going to utilize those skills. And I think that's one of the important things. But, I can weld, I mean, in college I did small gas engines, landscape design, you just get a really wide array of courses in agriculture education programs, and it just opens many doors for you.
Amazing. Last thing I want you to do, Rochell, look into the camera. If people want to follow up, if they want to learn more about FFA in Arizona, how do they do that?
Well, you can reach out. We're Arizona FFA Foundation, so azffafoundation.org. And our state association who handles the student programs is azffa.org. And you can reach out to us and we'll help direct you. Whichever office that you call, either office will help direct you with the questions and find out the answers that you need to help you gain that information, whether you're looking to support programs or you're looking for opportunities for your students to get involved.
Amazing. And for everybody watching, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so that you can just click on the links and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if you haven't done it yet and hit that subscribe or follow button, be sure to do it. This is a daily show. Each and every day we're bringing you new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Rochell, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure.
You too. Thank you.